Okay, so quote one from 100 Bites. There's no disease hydration won't ease. We are human beings living on planet Earth. Just like planet Earth, human beings are water beings and we live on a water planet. Our bodies are 2/3 water, the planet is 2/3 water. We need water every single day. We can go 10, 11 days without food, 2-3 days without water, we are gone. Water is so essential to our body. Almost every single part of our body needs water, and it needs a fresh supply of water on a daily basis to work effectively. If we're not getting good amounts of water, if we're not getting adequate fresh water into our system, then things start shutting down. Parts of our body will stop working properly. It affects everything from our skin, our hair, our eyes, our digestive system, our circulatory system, our immune system, our periods, everything, our muscle tone, our ability to concentrate, our recovery after exercise, pregnancy, fertility, so many things, our cholesterol levels, so many things are associated with, so many diseases, are associated with lack of water. And so many diseases can be improved by adequate intake of water. There's even a book called Your Body's Many Cries for Water, very popular book, and in that book, I'm not going to try and pronounce the author's name, but in that very popular book, the author studied water for several years, and he attributes the vast majority of diseases to a lack of water, to dehydration. One specific example, a lot of people that I work with as a nutritionist and a natural health coach will come to me and complain of things like skin conditions. Maybe it's skin eruptions or eczema or psoriasis or rashes, those types of things. And they'll also be accompanied by things like constipation. And I tell clients all the time that if your body is not getting an adequate source of water, so the recommendation of getting enough water is about 2 liters of fresh water a day, depending on your size and height, but roughly 2 liters of water a day. Most people aren't getting 2 liters of fresh water a day. They're drinking coffee, they're drinking juice, they're drinking milkshakes, drinking lots of other things, but not everybody is getting in 2 full liters of water every day. Our digestive system needs and uses, not needs, it uses about 2 liters of water every day to digest roughly 3 meals. Some of us are eating more than 3 meals a day, but roughly that's how much our body is using. If we're not giving our body fresh water, 2 liters of fresh water every day, our body is then forced to compensate for that lack of water. And it will do that by doing things like draining the water and the moisture from our skin, from our hair, from our bones, from our brain, which leads to things like you having a headache when you're dehydrated, you having terrible skin when you're not drinking enough water. Skin eruptions and pimples and those types of things are all related to us having a lack of water. Not to mention the fact that the water will actually get drained from our colon. So when our food is being broken down and the waste is being produced and it's passing through our digestive system, it needs water to soften it so that it comes out easily. When there's not enough water in our body and our whole body is becoming dehydrated and water is being pulled away from our colon, it will dry out the feces that is passing through our digestive system, which will result in us being constipated. And then the longer that the feces stays in our digestive tract, the more of that feces becomes reabsorbed back into our bloodstream, because it's sitting in our colon as opposed to being passed out, reabsorbed into our bloodstream. The toxins remain in our bloodstream. They then circulate around our body. They'll end up in our joints, in our skin. We have skin eruptions. All of these things are related, and they're all largely contributed to the fact that we are not drinking enough water. Hence, the 100 Bites first quote, there is no disease hydration won't ease.